guys, look, thanks for coming. As mentioned, we're about to unveil our major and final international signing for BBL 03. Now obviously he can't be here today, so in his place I'd like to introduce Eva Hindsman, who's a 12-year-old from this school, and she's been a member since BBL 01 and has recently signed on for BBL 03. But today you're not Eva, are you, Eva?
No.
Why don't you tell them who you are?
I am a 30-year-old and made my international debut in 2004 at Test level. It was a memorable debut as I made a century. I gradually turned into a short-form specialist and have won 20 titles with Sussex, the Deccan Chargers and the Mumbai Indians. I'm an explosive West Indian opening batsman and I've won a 2020 title with them too. One of my finest moments came at last year's Indian Premier League when my side, the Mumbai Indians, needed 14 runs off the final 3 balls to defeat Chennai. I hit a 6 and 2 fours to get the win. I was recently named Player of the Series at this year's Champions League, which I helped Mumbai win. I also know the Scorchers fairly well because at the tournament I smashed 48 off 25 balls against them in Delhi. It's fair to say I'm in outstanding form and I can't wait to take to the furnace for Perth. My name is Dwayne Smith and I am proud to be the Scorchers' latest signing.
Well done.
Well done.
Thanks very much.
Good girl. Good job.
Guys, we've also got another signing announcement, and that's that Shaun Marsh is re-signed until the end of 2016. So at this point, I'd like to open it up to questions for Shaun, JL and Eva as well.
That's good. Good press conference.
JL, what made you go Dwayne?
Well, we saw him, you witnessed it yourself. I mean, he's a fantastic player and his form in 2020 cricket over the last 12 months has been outstanding. With Herschel Gibbs not coming back, we thought someone to partner Shaun at the top of the innings. And his style of play, I think it'll suit us well. He's a West Indian, so he's used to facing fast bowling, and that'll be a benefit at the whacker as well.
Did you catch your eye in particular when you played against the Scorchers? Was that kind of what drew you to him?
Yeah, we actually played him with the Australian team 12 or 18 months ago. He played some of the one-days and 2020s there, I think. And it was just, you're always nervous when he came to the wicket. So that was our first, I guess, the first taste of what he can do. And then obviously his IPL last year was outstanding. And then the Champions League, we had experienced it firsthand. So we know how destructive he can be. He's also a brilliant fieldsman and he can bowl a little bit. So it's a pretty good all-round package.
His history in the Big Bash League is not great. I think he struggled. Did he play for New South Wales in the first year and struggled a bit? Has he developed as a cricketer since then?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, he's played some international cricket in a very strong one-day and 2020 West Indian side, but you know, we all develop. I think he's 30 years old now, so that was 3 or 4 years ago. So he's certainly developed, and we saw that. I mean, as destructive as he was in the IPL against some of the best 20 players in the world, and in the Champions League more recently, suggests he's certainly improving all the time.
Will you have him for the duration of the BBL, or does he have any other commitments?
No, we'll have him for the whole BBL, which is one of the challenges now, is that with the international schedules, it's very difficult to get current international players playing throughout the BBL. You can get them for small snapshots, and that's not ideal. So that was one of the great advantages that we'll have him for the whole series, as with Alfonso Thomas.
Did you feel like you really needed to bring in sort of an older player, someone with a bit more experience, given how young the group is, and we've seen them sort of struggle with this first one?
Yeah, definitely, Katie. I think that well, it's no secret, and we've had success over the last few years with the Scorchers because we've had such experienced teams, and that's the way we'd like to go with this competition. So I'm a bit more mercenary with the BBL than I am with the Warriors, but the experience certainly is very important in 2020 cricket.
How long did negotiations go on with a signing like this? Have you been working on it for a while? Or?
We worked on it for a short while, but he was very keen. He was very keen to get back to the BBL, so it was a pretty easy negotiation.
And did you start with a pool of how many players that you were looking at and then sort of narrow it down after that, or keep pretty high on the list?
No, he was high on the list. Again, because of the challenges you have with securing overseas players. If you look throughout the international itinerary, it's almost impossible to get current players to play, certainly the duration, which was one of the criteria we wanted to get. We could have got some of the England players, but we might have got one of the one-day guys for 3 or 4 games and one of the test players, so you're breaking up that team atmosphere that we're looking to build and encourage. So it's very, very difficult to get one for the whole time. It's a bonus to have Alfonso Thomas coming back because we get that, and Dwayne Smith became more attractive because of that and because of the way we've seen him play the last 12 months.
Got a chance to assess your whole squad now. How do you sum it up? Where do you see the squad? Have you got what you're after overall?
Yeah, pretty good. Like always, injuries is going to be a big thing. Pat Cummins is obviously a huge player for us, and we'll have to see how he comes up. But injuries can hurt you. But overall, I think we've got, if you look down at, we've got a very, very exciting squad. We've got some of the best young talent in Australia. We've got a number of guys vying for international selection in one-day cricket or test cricket. So that could potentially hurt us. It would be a great thing, for example, if Shaun plays test cricket or one-day cricket. As great as it'll be, you take your best players out because of selection or injury, then that has an impact, obviously. So, but all in all, we're very happy with our squad.
Justin, how important is it for WA cricket to see Shaun sign on and commit to the Scorchers the next couple of years?
It's very, very, very important. It shows. I've said since day one in this job, I'd like to bring, whether it's the Scorchers or the Warriors, West Australian cricket as close together as possible. So, and that includes our push to club cricket in Western Australia and encouraging homegrown talent. So for Shaun to commit like he has, and hopefully that'll be a great lead for many of the other guys, whether they're younger or a little older like Shaun is.
So you're confident you can challenge again in this comp with the squad you've got?
Yep.
Shaun, are you looking forward to top of the order?
Yeah, I am actually. I've had the pleasure of watching him play in the IPL and for the West Indies over the last few years, and he certainly brings a lot of excitement to the game, with bat, ball, and in the field. So, he's a really aggressive player, and I think we'll work really well together up at the top.
Well, was it just a case of you signing on, or was it in your mind of perhaps going elsewhere for a couple of years and coming back?
Not at all. When Justin and Ben Oliver came to me, a month or so ago, I was very excited about the opportunity to extend my contract with him, and very fortunate as well. And I love playing under Justin. He's done a lot for me in the last 12 months to get me where I am now, and I'm looking forward to working with him for the next 3 years with the Scorchers.
Winning the BBL, is it sort of, the real carrot with that is sort of breaking that trophy drought? Is that what you think?
Oh, definitely. As a group, we definitely feel that we've got some unfinished business. It's been great to get to 2 finals in the first 2 Big Bash tournaments, but ultimately we want to win it. And as Justin said before, I think we really have the all-round squad to really challenge that again this year. And it's something that we'll strive for and train hard for. So we're looking forward to that.
What do you think you guys need to do, I suppose, to go down one step further?
I think just if we get there again to really just, we've had 2 years now to sort of get the feel of playing in a final, and they're tough things to get to, and we know that. It's going to be a huge challenge to get there again, and we'll have to work really hard. But if we do get an opportunity again, it's just not to waste it again, and just enjoy it.
And yourself personally, how are you feeling in terms of your playing like that?
Yeah, look, it's not too bad. I'm a little bit disappointed I missed out in the last Shield game, but look, I've started pretty well. Just keep working hard, and looking forward to this game starting on Friday, and hopefully getting a big score for the boys, and hopefully having a win and getting our first 6 points on the board.
Is your body okay? Are you over all the issues you had in recent years?
Yeah, definitely. The body's feeling great at the moment. I've worked really hard with the physios at the Wacker, Nick Jones especially, who's put a lot of time and effort into me. And like I said, the body's feeling really good now, and I'm feeling confident that I can get out there and stretch it out to 100%, and hopefully get a few runs.
All right, guys. As a token of thanks, we've got a bit of a gift for Eva. So if you guys want to come to the front and present it to.
Thank you.